Hi everyone, welcome to Data Appreciation with Shino. And today we'll be doing a Google Skills Lab on Cloud Run. It's part of the Google Cloud Fundamentals core infrastructure. So the overview here says Cloud Run is a managed compute platform that enables you to run stateless containers that are invocable through HTTP requests. Cloud Run is serverless and it abstracts away all infrastructure management so you can focus on what matters the most, which is building great applications. So the goal of this lab is for us to build a simple containerized application image and deploy it to Cloud Run. So in this lab, we'll learn how to enable the Cloud Run and Artifact Registry APIs. We'll create a simple Node.js application that can be deployed as a serverless state container. We'll create an artifact registry repository. We will containerize our application and upload it to Artifact Registry. We'll deploy a containerized application on Cloud Run and we'll delete unneeded images to avoid incurring extra storage charges at the end of the lab. So let's just probably increase the fonts here a bit. Okay, so now for the setup. So for each lab, we know you need a Google Cloud project and set of resources for a fixed time at no cost, which will be made available to us. Remember what to run the lab in incognito window if you are using the Google Chrome browser. We'll be giving our username password and would start by activating our Google Cloud Shell. So let's go and start our lab. So while our cloud resources are spinning up, you can look a bit at what to do. Okay, so our cloud resources have been spinned up. Our timer is here. So we have 1 hour 29 minutes left. You can see it here. So let us open our cloud console. Remember, you have to right click and open in incognito window. So since the student account, we may be logged in automatically. We might not need to put in our password. So welcome to your account. We understand the terms. So now we are on our student's cloud account. So we agree to the terms. Our location is Nigeria, and we agree. So we can close the tutorial for now to have a bit of space here. So next thing we want to do is to activate our Cloud Shell. So we can close this to the side for now. So we can list our active account name with the gcloud authorization list. So we'll do that once our authorization is complete. So this is part of the identity and access management. So let's do this. So we can see our student account has been recognized. Next, would run the config list project to see our project ID and our project name. So we can see our project here. So this we have here. It's also what we have here in yellow. So next we have basic Linux commands to be aware of. So we have a reference list. So the make directory is mkdir, change directory is cd, ls is list, listing files and folders in directory. Cat is concatenate. Apt get update is update the package manager library. Ping is to signal to test reachability of the host. MV for move. pwd is the present working directory. It returns your current location. Sudo is super user do. It gives higher administration privilege. And cp is copy, makes a file copy. So first, we're going to enable the Cloud Run API and configure our shell environment. So we copy this to run Google APIs, the Artifact Registry. So while that is running, that's what we'll do next. So it said, if you're asked to authorize the use of credentials, do so. You should then see a successful message similar to this one. So let's see. Okay, we can see it's already finished successfully. It didn't require us. Now we're going to set our compute region, which is gcloud config set compute region to Europe West 4. So let's do that. So once it's complete, it's going to give us the results. So next, we would create a location environment variable after setting our region. So this is still going. So our region has been set. So let's set. Okay, so that has been done. Next, we would next task we're going to write the sample application. So in this task, we'll build a simple Express-based Node.js application which responds to HTTP requests. So in the Cloud Shell, we're going to create a directory named Hello World, then move our view into that directory. So we can see make directory Hello World and change directory to Hello World. So now as we change directory to Hello World, we see Hello World right here in blue. So next, we should be creating and editing files. To edit the files, we use Nano or the Cloud Shell editor on the Open Editor button. We create a package JSON file, then add the following contents to it. So this is using Nano. You can create a JSON file or use Nano. So let's see. Let's use the editor option. So the package name is package.json. So let's first of all copy this package.json. So we come here, we click on Open Editor. We could all use the Nano too. So let's use the editor option. Let's mark this as done. So wait for it to load. So we're creating the directory, the file under the Hello World directory. So we come and click on Hello World. So we can see the file and so now we click on create file. We give the file name, hit enter. So in the JSON file, we now copy this into it. Next, it saves automatically. So most importantly, so the file above contains a start script command and a dependency on the Express Web Application Network. So we have the control X, then Y, then enter to save. This is if you're using the Nano. So next, in the same directory, we'll create an index.js file. So let us create the index.js file. And we'll copy what's here into it. So we come here, select the hello world. We have the file, hit enter. So in the index.js, copy this into it. So next, what do? We are going to create an Artifact Registry repository. So in this task, we'll create a repository in Artifact Registry. This repository will act as the storage location for our container images, allowing Google Cloud Services to access and pull them. So create a new Docker repository named my repository in our region. So let's copy this command and then we return to the terminal and run that. So we have a message here which says error gcloud repository creates error passing repository. The repository resource is not properly specified. Fail to find attribute location. The attributes can be set by the following. So I think we had that. If we come back here, saying we didn't set our location. I think this is our location. Let's let's see what happens. Okay, so let's go back and try running it again. And so I think it's run now. It's saying bash syntax error, unexpected token syntax error, not found, word not found, effect not found. So let's ask Gemini why we have this problem. Let's see. Sorry. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it's a mistake. Oh, it's a mistake I made. Gcloud. Just a type. Put in Gcloud. Sorry. Put Gcloud. I put in the wrong command. What's going on? Okay, so it's working now. So I think I made a mistake in the copy and pasting. Let's increase the font a bit so we'll see. I think it's small font. So it said it's done already. So the next thing we will do is to configure Docker to authenticate requests for Artifact Registry in our region. So we copy this. So it says help us already registered correctly for Docker in our region. So let us check our progress. The next, we're going to containerize our app and upload it to Artifact Registry. So in this task, we'll containerize our sample application and push the image. So to containerize the sample, we'll create a new file called Docker file in the same directory as our source files. And the file acts as a recipe instructing Docker how to build our image. So we come here to the editor, and that is in directory, new file, give it the name, hit enter, and then we copy the content of the Docker file. So here we're going to paste the content of the Docker file. So what we'll do next is we'll build our container using cloud build by running the following command from the directory containing Docker file. Note that the Google Cloud Project environment variable in the command which contains our lab ID. So let's see. Let's run this. Okay, so this is running. So I have no errors yet. Creating temporary archive, three files, fetching the source, operation completed over one. So downloading JSON. So we sent npm warning, only use omit.dev to omit development. Okay. You request first to quick labs. So it's pushing just like the way you push GitHub, pushing to a repository. And remember the repository name is hello world. Then done. So it's about to be done with that. Remember we did it in one command. And once it's done, we're going to run a test and test the application locally from Cloud Shell, starting using the standard Docker command. Let's do our test. It says that status is success. Loading and pull complete. So in the Cloud Shell window, we'll click Web Preview and select Preview on port 8080. So come to Web Preview, Preview on port 8080. So you can see Hello World written right here. So it's running. So now it's simply use the call localhost 8080, which is done that already. So let's check our progress. So now we're going to deploy to Cloud Run. In this task, we'll deploy our containerized application to Cloud Run. The process spins up a service that can respond to web requests through a secure HTTPS URL. So we'll deploy our container application to Cloud Run using the following command, which is gcloud deploy hello world image location docker allow authenticated and region as we specified its location. So here, press this in. Creating revision, setting IAM policy. So this allows an unauthenticated flag in the command above, makes our service publicly accessible. It prompted enable APIs to say yes. So we should get a result like this. It says 100% traffic. So saying it's here 100% of traffic. And this is our service URL, which should pull up, which is same. So we'll just deploy the application package to a container image in the cloud, and Cloud Run automatically and horizontally scales our container image to handle the received request, then scales down when demand decreases. So let's say Cloud Run is the commander in the kitchen in the restaurant that spins up resources of food when we have visitors on our platform. So in our environment, we only pay for CPU, memory, networking, console, during request handling. In this lab, we use gcloud command line, and Cloud Run is also available through the Cloud Console. So let's check our progress to verify the objectives. Okay, so now this last task is also clean up. So in this task, we delete the deployed service and the container image to avoid incurring charges. So while Cloud Run does not charge while the service is not in use, might still be charged for storing the built container image. So we can delete the hello world image using the following command. So let's select this back to our, so we're deleting with the artifact. Do we want to continue? Y for yes, and hit enter. We delete now location request, deleting with our directory. So next, go to delete hello world. Do you want to continue? Y for yes and hit enter. Deleting every word. Done. We've done our cleanup. And thank you for joining us in this lab. See you in the next video.